what's up guys, DragonRoyZ here, and we're going to review my Geralt of Rivia Wolf armor version. But actually, this is the Manticore armor. So they named that incorrectly, but I got this figure for free because they sent me this as a replacement. Because this one, the peg cracked on the, I think that's this part. If you can see, there is a crack right there. So I asked them if I can get a replacement. However, they said that they no longer have this, and McFarlane offered me to have this figure instead. So I said, why not? And then they sent me this figure for free, so I didn't spend anything except for the shipping because I had provided them my US address instead of my Philippines address. But anyway, still, thank you so much, McFarlane, for giving me this replacement. Anyway, let's go ahead and unbox this figure. So this is the front, the left, the back, the right, bottom, and the top. And it says here, not toy 14 plus. So this is for anyone above 14 years old, because as you can see, it may break easily, so it's not a toy. So it's only intended for posing purposes, but sometimes you can do stop motion. Alright, so let's open him up. So here he is out of the box. So compared to the other Geralt of Rivia, I think the scabbards of the swords are not yet attached, but this one, it's already attached. And these are the only separate pieces. So this is the Igni effect, and it's not, compared to other effects, it's not really translucent. So it's a bit of dull inside, so it's not that translucent. Anyway, it's a really good effect, very well detailed, looks really nice, and I love the form of his hands here. Something like that, that's really cool. And this is the Griffin head. One thing I like McFarlane figures is the sculpt details, because just look how detailed the sculpt is on this Griffin head accessory. So they painted the eyes with details, and the mouth, there's blood coming out from his mouth. the tongue is sticking out, and we also get a glimpse of the insides where the head was cut off. And now let's take a look at the figure himself. So the swords are not painted except for the brown parts, I think. So it's just basic sword, but this one is crescent, so that's a little bit different compared to the standard Witcher swords, because he's using the Manticore armor here. Yeah, but they named this Wolf armor. It's actually the Manticore armor in the game, similar from the Witcher 1, and the Witcher 3 has upgraded the look of the armor. So this is where his elixirs will go, satchel for some other things like dusts and everything. So the sculpt is really well detailed. They have paints added on the, what do you call this, chainmail. On the chainmail parts there are paint. I think there is some kind of silver finish or wash on the gloves. but here I think there's none, because there's a silvery thing going on here. On the body there's no silver thing, but this strap is painted. Here it's all painted. This one is not painted. This one's painted. This is plastic. So no paints over here. I just wish we can take out this little knife that he used to cut the head of his hunts, his trophy heads. But what I'm gonna do is, maybe I'm going to make a custom knife out of clay. So that's it for the figure. And as you can see, also they have put a really good amount of details on the scabbard of the sword. So this is the first Geralt they have released. Oh, it's just painted differently, but it looks pretty much the same. For the articulation, the head can look down just like so. Look up, side to side, and of course we should be able to look left and right. So these are soft plastics, and I love how smooth the joints are on the shoulders compared to the other Geralts. It feels smooth. So we can raise just like so, and go around 360 degrees. Same here. Oops, I'm going out of camera. So you can go around 360 degrees. This is soft, so that's one thing I like about the Witcher figures, the Geralt figures, because they cover the joints on the up area. So you can bend just like so, go side to side. It's pretty scary whenever you hear the sounds of the joints clicking when you're moving it, because you're not sure if it will break. So the joints on the legs, so it feels like it is easier to move compared to the previous Geralt figures. It feels smoother, so it's less stiff compared to the other Geralts, but the elbow joints are still the same. There's these joints. Force that because I might break it again. Right here, there we have the hinge. Not sure why it's stiff on this. There we go. Of course, we have double jointed knees. Come on. Double jointed knees. That's the first joint. There's the second joint. That's the double jointed knees. So we will hinge on ankles, hinge on ankles. Righty. So let's try to take out his hand. So it's easy to take off the hand from his arms. I think the joint here is made differently compared to the ones on the right. Looks so cool. Let's try to put him on a cooler pose, just like so. Damn. Should I pose him like that? Not sure. I think I just want him to stand so I can save space on my display. But it looks really cool. Maybe if I will have a larger space to display, I'm gonna pose him like this. Trophy. Griffin head trophy. Does he have a bicep swivel? Yeah, he has a bicep swivel. Sorry, forgot about that. So he has a bicep swivel. And yeah. Of course, he should have some swivel on the legs. No, I'm not sure. There's no thigh swivel. So this is him holding the griffin head. So maybe I'll just display him like this. Lovely. Like this figure. Thanks for sending me this, McFarlane Toys. I'm gonna rate this figure an 8 out of 10 because he has a softer articulation on some parts of his joints compared to the other Geralt figures that we've had previously. And yeah, and we also get an extra accessory that we can swap around. I hope that they always do this. They can actually put more accessories that you can swap with different hands. You can use just like how we get from other figure lines. If they can do this, why not do it to all figures? So that is all. Stay safe. Happy New Year.
It's over!